Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So today I am going to be doing a reading video for our beautiful collective here, but specifically the first message coming through for a certain subset of people is that someone from your past may be coming back, may be surfacing in your mind, in your emotions, in your memories, or may literally be contacting you in some way. And I know that this is only going to be a certain group of people, but the word I kept picking up on was nostalgia, memories, someone feeling almost this pulling sensation back to something nostalgic, memories that they may have had with a certain person. I also kept hearing that for some of you, this was a first love or some kind of very early love situation in your love life, in your romantic life. So I will be getting into that, although there are many other messages coming through as well that are unrelated to that specifically. So if you would like me to channel a message specifically for you and your situation, be sure to like this video and also double check that you are subscribed. So right away we have the Patience card in the upright position, and also the Door to Value card reversed. So I'm sensing that there's a very slow moving energy here. Someone I'm hearing is biding their time. They are waiting to reach out or waiting to contact. But the thing is, you, the person who was guided to this video, I sense that you are picking up on this very strongly. It's almost as though you feel this person biding their time, thinking about reaching out, but not doing it. And the reason this person isn't contacting is because there is something very destabilized with them at the moment. For some of them, this is emotional. They don't feel worthy. There's something about worth or value coming out here. So they don't feel worthy or valuable within themselves. And because of this, they've taken some kind of hit to their confidence. I keep picking up this person may have gone through some kind of transitional period in their life recently, or they might still be in the midst of this. This could be graduating from school, from college, moving from one job to the next, leaving a relationship. I'm also getting that for some of you, by the way, I'm getting that the person I'm picking up on here who is pulling on your energy, for most of you, this will be a masculine, whereas most of you listening will identify here as a feminine or a divine feminine. However, for some of you, this could be reversed, so do keep that in mind as well, and always take the messages only as they connect with you. But what I'm getting about this person is, again, either they themselves are feeling a low sense of self-worth, something in their life feels like it's in transition, in flux, destabilized. I hear this person saying, I feel like I don't have anything to offer you at the moment, which is why I'm not coming forward. But even though they aren't physically coming forward, they are energetically feeling out the situation without even realizing that they're doing this. It's like they're thinking about you so heavily that they might be showing up in your thoughts, possibly your dreams, definitely in your emotions. In fact, you might not even realize it's this person sending you this kind of pulling energy, this sad or longing kind of energy. But I feel that the two of you are so connected that you can't help but feel it when they think about you, especially with a lot of emotion behind those thoughts. This person is in the process of something really major in their life or their life path, their spiritual path. But I keep hearing it's like there's something unconscious about it. It's as though this person is going through some kind of a very intense awakening without fully realizing that they're doing it. With the World card in the midway position, this person's current life circumstances that might feel very destabilizing to them are actually expanding them beyond the knowing of their conscious mind. This has a lot of energy of a kind of ego death experience. But again, for this person, that World card in the midway position, which I tend to take this card to represent major soul upgrades, expansion, but it's sitting on the lower chakra areas, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, which tells me this person feels as though their foundations are being shaken. I sense that this person may also be questioning belief systems, cultural programming, patterning within them, ways that they may have been raised, things that they may have been taught. I heard the word fire. So much is coming under fire, but also this person could have fire sign energy. They might have been fired from a job recently. There's just that word fire coming out so strong. This person also feels very alone at this time, which is heightening their sense of nostalgia, making them think about you, Divine Feminine, even more. Specifically, a life with you, a commitment with you. And for many of you, this is literally marriage, because there's something about a white dress, like a white wedding dress coming out here. And I feel this is this person longing for some kind of deeper level of commitment with you. But the word ruin is coming out here. This person feels as though, metaphorically, it's almost like they stained that dress. For some reason, I saw a white wedding dress stained with wine. And I feel that this could be symbolic in some way. This person may have even literally used certain patterns, addictions, such as an addiction to alcohol, to numb out their true self, connecting with their true self, not realizing that in doing so, because they were disconnecting from their true self, they were exhibiting themselves in the world in a way that you, Divine Feminine, no longer could connect with, could resonate with, because you resonate with them when they are living in their truth, in their authenticity, because you are at the very least soul family with this person. If not even high-level romantic soulmates. This could be a twin flame situation for some of you. There is shared soul frequency between you and this person, but this also means that when this person is really out of their element, when they are trying to be something that they're not, you've always been able to feel it, Divine Feminine, and it always really I'm hearing it left a bad taste in your mouth, or left you feeling uncertain about them or about the connection. I keep seeing the color green for someone. Yeah, appreciation reversed, and Magician and the Mirror in the reverse position. Magician in the Mirror is traditionally one of my 2 twin flame cards in this deck. So again, this person may very well be a twin flame, but if so, I feel that something became unbalanced because this masculine became detached or disconnected from his own inner Divine Feminine energy. Woman holding a heart in the upright position. And also may have tried using you, Divine Feminine, or other female figures in his life to bridge that gap, to bridge that detachment. For some reason, I keep seeing a young child. So when this masculine was very young, he actually may have been very in tune with his feminine side. He may have been someone who was very emotionally self-connected, someone who may have been creative. He may have been passionate about certain ideals, dreams, goals in life. I'm hearing idealist. This person may have saw themselves in their younger days as an idealist, but I feel like it's almost an energy of someone feeling beaten down by life, by their circumstances, and being, I don't want to say forcibly disconnected from their inner Divine Feminine, but choosing to disconnect from that softer, more feminine side of themselves so that they could survive in this world, so that they could be seen as tough and strong and worthy. But these were all really just ego-based forms of programming. With woman holding a heart and anxiety reversed. In order to get to you, Divine Feminine, if this person does want to get to you, they're going to have to let go of a lot of their fears. Because with walking away upright, the crown chakra upright, and action reversed, although there is a highly spiritual bond between the two of you, this person's repeated lack of action are the exact words that I'm getting. Their lack of action that almost seems to move in a cycle. It's like you try to start moving forward with this person and their lack of action would pull the connection back again. This ultimately, I feel, created some kind of separation, disconnect, or may have caused you, Divine Feminine, to actually walk away from this person. I keep seeing 4s and 1s, so those numbers might be significant to you in some way. Now, in the extended version of the reading, I am going to be channeling what this person would say if they were fully open about what they are thinking and feeling toward you, Divine Feminine, at this time, what they're really secretly feeling in their hearts, even if they aren't communicating it in words. So the link to the extended reading on Patreon is in the pinned comments and description box under the video. I do channel 3 additional extended Patreon readings per week through our Soul Tribe community on Patreon. And the link to those readings is always in the pinned comment and description box under these videos. But for now, I am going to move forward. I did pull a few emotion cards for this situation. Doubt in the reverse position. I release the need to know all the answers. This person is afraid to reach out because I hear them telling me, what good would it do? Why would she listen to me now? Or why would she want me back now is kind of the energy I'm getting from this person. But what is overwhelming those feelings of doubt and fear is the overpowering love this person has for you. Because the love emotion card also came out here, as well as imagination and success in the reverse. Imagination tells me this person is mostly in their head about you, about thinking about reaching out, saying something, but not so much in their action, because with success reversed, they're afraid that if they were to reach out, they would not be successful, in the sense that they would not see any kind of result from it. So again, it's back to that feeling of really, what's the point to reaching out when I feel you, Divine Feminine, may not be responsive to what I'm going to say. For some of them, I hear them saying, I am afraid, or I feel as though maybe you've already completely moved on with your life. So that might be relevant for some as well. So I am going to reshuffle the cards here. And I want to channel into your energy, Divine Feminine. So what are you thinking or feeling at this time? 4th chakra in the reverse position. I'm hearing, I had to close my heart to you out of necessity. I had to close my heart. Door to spirit reversed. Anxiety in the reverse position. Interesting. Can I get some clarification on these cards? I didn't want to believe my intuition is what I hear someone saying. So for some of you, you may have received some kind of intuition, intuitive guidance about this person, this situation, feeling as though they weren't fully healed when you were more connected together, but you may have ignored this intuition for a long time because you didn't want to lose this person. There were a lot of fears wrapped up in this as well. I didn't want to allow us to heal in separation or to heal individually. I was trying to hold on so tight. But now I've realized I have to prioritize myself. I have to protect myself. The thinking woman upright. This is a woman growing in wisdom and understanding, in spiritual strength and courage, who in the past, with the garden and the gate reversed, may have left herself so open that she was unprotected. Now going towards her new beginning with the sun in the upright position. I see this being, for this divine feminine, both a heartbreaking time as well as a beautiful, I'm hearing like a refresh, like hitting the refresh button on your life, on your goals, on your dreams, on your future, stepping into this new beginning for yourself. But at the same time, there is this feeling of pain associated with this as well, this feeling of heartbreak. And at times I feel that manifests as feeling imbalanced emotionally or energetically, feeling a bit chaotic. Because I did pick up on that chaotic energy even prior to starting to record for this reading. So I now want to channel into this a bit more. What is going on with this divine feminine feeling chaotic? Storm warning reversed. Wow, that is very synchronistic because I was just talking about you feeling chaos. I'm seeing something about the solar plexus. So you may have had some kind of stomach discomfort, or in the stomach abdominal area, there may have been some kind of sensation moving through. But for many of you, I see this solar plexus energy resembling building your confidence. I'm also getting something about sunlight or sunshine for someone. You might be spending time outside in the sun. But I'm also getting metaphorically, this is your moment to step into the sun. The sun card resembles, again, your new beginning that I feel taking hold for you at this time. I'm hearing the storms are over. The storms are over. What storms are over or passing is another way to think of it. Either the storms are over, or if you still feel in the middle of them, these storms are passing through. Woman holding a coin in the reverse position. This is traditionally a karmic feminine card. So there may have been some kind of conflict with a feminine energy in your life, of friends, a mother figure, someone in your life who may have been stuck in some of their own challenging patterns. And this may have created conflict between the two of you, or a lot of emotional chaos for you. But I'm hearing that if this is the case, the storms are past, in the sense that you are now free from the negative cycles this person may have projected onto you, and you are free, you are clear, you are stepping into your new future, your fresh start, your new beginning. I feel I may have only been speaking to a few people there, so only take that if it resonates. For others of you, I see this karmic energy could have been something that manifested in your relationships or connections. This could have been a third-party situation, someone being caught in some kind of a negative cycle that negatively influenced you or your connection in some way in the physical. But if this is the case, I see with man holding a coin at the bottom of the deck, this resembles a masculine who is very powerfully awakening, healing at this time. And what this tells me is that if this kind of an issue may have plagued your relationships previously, this masculine who may have been caught up in these cycles is healing, is rising, is awakening at a very rapid rate. And this may very well be the same masculine we channeled at the beginning of this reading as well. But in the meantime, I see the number 444 coming out for you, Divine Feminine, along with the card, woman holding a heart in the upright position. It's not that your heart is closing, it's that you are in the process of reclaiming it. And so temporarily, as you are going through this phase of your spiritual journey, you may feel as though you are in the cocoon. We call this the cocoon phase of spiritual awakening. You might feel as though everything is dark, you are alone, and you are closing yourself off to the world. And this can be a very confusing time because we are sitting in the stillness alone with the chaos of our thoughts, our fears, our projections into the future, our memories of the past, but forced to be still for the purpose of metamorphosis. And I see that taking place for many divine feminines listening to this reading. Trust the stillness you have been placed in. If it feels as though things are not moving, or you are stuck in a place of aloneness or feeling alone with your thoughts, know that you have been placed in this moment of non-movement because you are in a cocoon, because you are in the most transformational phase of healing and awakening, which also ironically appears on the surface to be the phase of the least movement. There is a great irony in that aspect of nature that we see through the metamorphosis of the caterpillar to the butterfly. And I just really felt guided to share that because I sense a divine feminine going through that at this very moment in time. If you feel a bit cold sometimes, or as though you've closed off a bit to the world, or you are really enforcing your boundaries strongly or spending a lot of time alone, again, you aren't closing your heart. You are being divinely protected during this time of intense transformation. And very soon you are going to be shining your light. In fact, many of you already are in this process of breaking through, of breaking open that shell, that cocoon, shining your light, showing your true authentic self to the world, beaming that light to everyone and everything around you, having the most opened of hearts because you went through the most closed down, shut down, and isolating of times in your spiritual journey. Hold on to that, especially if you're still finding yourself within that more isolating cocoon phase of your journey at this time. Wow, I was not expecting that message to come through for you, Divine Feminine. So if that is resonating with you, in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more messages from your higher self, your spirit guides, whatever divine forces you personally connect with, to share information with you about this cocoon phase of your life, about some of the feelings that might be surfacing during this stage, and also what you can expect moving forward into this new phase. So the link to the extended reading is in the pinned comments and description box under this video. But for now, I do want to channel some final messages from this masculine's higher self that's been coming through the reading, because a lot of 3D messages have been coming through from his 3D physical self, and now I want to have a conversation with his higher self, which I feel you, Divine Feminine, may be more connected to. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Me being trapped in some of those negative cycles and patterns from my past was never about you, Divine Feminine. That's what his higher self wants you to know. You are good enough. In fact, you are everything I could have ever wanted. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. I know because I sense it at the soul level that this time is very dark for you, but the end is near. The storms are clearing. This eclipse moment in your life will be over very soon. For some of you, this may be speaking more so to the joint, the shared aspects of your connection with this masculine, meaning there is going to be some kind of a breakthrough happening between the two of you very soon, especially if there's been a silence or a disconnect. But in the meantime, during this time of what for many of you might be some form of separation, stillness, silence, this masculine's higher self is saying, work through your fears just as I am working through mine. New moon in Scorpio. So let's channel some more information on this. What are these fears that this masculine's higher self is speaking to here? And of course, the card to come out here is cornucopia in the upright position. Fears when it comes to manifesting your heart's true goals and dreams in life. Fears of, for some, what others would think or what others are thinking as you are choosing to shine in your full light and go after what you truly want in life. There's something here about really releasing the opinions of other people and stepping into your true goddess empowerment with Goddess of the Moon in the upright position. I'm also hearing this divine masculine's higher self say, divine feminine, you move in cycles just like the moon. At times, the moon appears to be completely absent from the sky during the new moon. At other times, it beams so bright it illuminates everything. And in the same way, you might have moments where you feel in the darkness, where you feel as though you are, or your gifts are not fully visible to the world yet, or your dreams haven't come into full fruition or manifestation, like with that symbolism of the full moon. But regardless of what phase or cycle of your life you are currently in, trust the phases, trust the cycle, trust the beautiful rhythm of your life. With second chakra reversed, solar plexus chakra uprights, and man holding a heart uprights, I hear a masculine saying, in the past, I was living from my ego. I was overconfident, but that confidence wasn't supported with openness, with transparency. I was confident in the wrong things, or I was confident without being fully emotionally open with you and transparent. And in doing so, I was withholding from you the love that you truly deserved, or the way in which you deserved to be loved. Because I didn't feel, with the root chakra reversed, it's like this masculine saying, I wasn't healed enough to offer you the love that you deserved. And now I have been pushed divinely into this period of time where the things in my life I used to rely on for a sense of identity are being shaken to force me to address that very deep-seated inner wounding, inner instability, to heal to the point of being able to offer you the love that I've always desired to offer you but wasn't able to in the past, is what I'm getting from this masculine. And in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more higher self messages from both this masculine's higher self as well as from the higher self of the divine feminine as well. But for now, I do want to just pull one final card from the Rumi Oracle. And this card is commitments. So I'm just going to close this reading here on YouTube with one final message from the Rumi Oracle Guidebook. And the guidebook says, the awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Rumi. And I almost see this shelteredness being for you, divine feminine, like that cocoon of, at times, what feels like stillness, what feels like isolation, actually protecting this phase of your spiritual growth, transformation, and developments. But the guidebook also says, we are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance though we are stillness. We are on fire though we do not burn. And the guidebook also says, there is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of the hearts. We forget to trust in what is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. So that feels like a really beautiful place to close this reading. I really hope you received something valuable from the reading today. If you did, I would love for you to leave me a comment and let me know if this did resonate with you. I will now be heading over to the Patreon reading, where we will be answering some of the questions that came up in the reading, as well as diving deeper into some channeled messages, details, and information for those of you who want to go further with these messages. Otherwise, I am wishing you a beautiful start to your week, and I will talk to you again in Wednesday's reading.